Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man, back with the latest Mercedes Benz news. So Donald Trump versus Mercedes. So what's going on? As we can see right here, it says Mercedes Benz says Trump is holding it back. Now that is a bold statement to really come out and say this as a brand. And now I really wanted to know how my subs and people in general react to this. Now this is what's going on. The German car maker released its second quarter sales figures on July 8th, and they paint a picture that it is both reassuring and deeply cautious. The data shows Mercedes-Benz is selling its most expensive cars at a blistering pace in America. So despite what you and I think, y'all, Mercedes-Benz is doing well. People are buying these. So despite us liking the CLS, bring back the CL, bring back the S Coupe, I guess they don't need to. They are doing well. But yes, it's starting to be Donald Trump versus Mercedes-Benz. Like, look at this. Demand for its top-end vehicles, including the AMG lineup and the iconic G-Wagon, is up 26% year over year. Globally, its push into electrification is gaining traction with plug-in hybrids, getting the jumping 34% from the last quarter alone. Remember how we all was like, we not filling all these cars, none of that stuff. So now the demand is higher. And yet on a global scale, Mercedes-Benz is shrinking. Globally, the company reported a 9% decline in sales for the second quarter of 2025. But here's the thing, Mercedes says it's not due to a lack of interest. Far from it. Mercedes blamed the new global tariff policies for its decision to slow deliveries and keep dealer inventories low, particularly in the US and China. And they also stated here, so the interest in the cars are there, but the cars are stuck in the geopolitical pipeline. So man, I didn't actually expect Mercedes-Benz to just come out and say this as a company, because anything Trump or anything presidential related is debatable, and it's anything political is kind of like you really don't want to talk about it. And even right here it states America has become Mercedes-Benz's second largest market globally, and its sales performance there shows no sign of slowing. Top-end vehicles made up more than 14% of total quarter two sales, y'all. That is amazing. AMG deliveries rose 19%. Now let's take a look at some of the cars that they are talking about that people are starting to buy, y'all. They really are starting to buy these cars. And so I'm not sure if y'all noticed that, yes, it's a rapper by the name of Big Sad. Like, he just walked into the Mercedes-Benz dealer and he just paid roughly about $250K on his Mercedes. And he did indeed get the GT63, y'all. So he didn't get the 43 or the 53. He ended up getting the GT63. The new one, and those are nice. So it wasn't used, it was new. And not only that, and then T-Rail, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with these people. So T-Rail, so let's explain that story. His friend needed about a couple more thousand to make this purchase, and he went down there and put down the rest for his friend, and they were able to get them this car, but they end up getting an E53 AMG. So these newer cars and these newer AMGs are selling. So Mercedes-Benz is blaming Trump, saying that the sales could be way higher than what it is if it wasn't for these tariffs and Trump bringing the company down. All right, now let's take a look at this video reported by Yahoo News, and here is the real breakdown and what Mercedes-Benz had to say. So basically, Mercedes-Benz is on our side. They want to keep the prices down, but they say it can't last forever, and eventually they may just have to hit that price.
German automakers may be feeling the pressure from President Trump's auto tariffs, For more, we'll bring in now Yahoo Finance Senior Autos reporter, Praz Sunrani. Praz.
Yeah, so luxury brands like Mercedes and Porsche are getting squeezed here, right, by the 25% sector tariffs on their cars. So we saw some results coming for Q2. Mercedes global sales down 9%, but U.S. sales down 12%. Porsche sales also down globally, but they're higher in the U.S., but there's a little caveat. They're basically saying that they have to rely upon, pre-tariff inventory that they already brought in that helped boost sales, as well as the fact that they ate some of the tariff costs with protecting pricing. So that's kind of a problem. And I spoke to Mercedes too. I asked them about what are you guys going to do for going the rest of the year. They said, quote, "We recognize the importance of consistency and transparency for our customers, committed to maintaining current model year 2025 pricing until further notice," meaning they're going to freeze prices for now. And for you, if you order a new car for a 2025 model new car, we continue to monitor the situation closely, are evaluating all options. We'll adjust to changing market conditions and the competitive landscape. So what they're saying is that they can't do this forever, right? They can't price protect forever. And it seems like model year 2026 will see some changes from pricing point of view. Look, they need a deal. They need a deal like the UK has with the US right now. 10% is what they have. That'd be great compared to 25, but it's not perfect either.
Who's in the worst spot, Praz? Porsche or Mercedes?
So with Mercedes, at least they have a factory in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where they make a lot of their SUVs and a lot of their EVs. Porsche makes everything in Germany, and I think another plant in Slovenia.
And so there it is. So Mercedes Benz is actually taking the hit for us. As you heard, that they are trying to keep the prices as of right now as reasonable as possible, even using like some of their pre-inventory that they already have to keep them prices low. But other than that, y'all, the prices of these cars are probably, sad to say, are gonna be hit by this as well. But I'm still shocked that they literally came out and just said it was Trump's fault. Like, that is mind-blowing to me, because normally they'll just, keep it to themselves, and when you go down to the dealership, maybe tell you something like that. But they just put it all out there and says they could be selling a lot more cars, and their prices and stock and everything will be a lot more higher. Like, even if we check it out right here, Mercedes-Benz car and van sales fell 9% to 547,000 vehicles in the second quarter. So let me know what y'all think about this. Like, I don't know if you are the type to finance, lease a car, or go out there and just buy it straight cash, but it's looking like, especially for the German, or let's just say the exotic car market, it's only gonna get worse and worse, because you got to think, especially with these cars that are getting imported from, let's say, Germany, wherever else they're coming in from, they're going to take that hit coming into the US. So Mercedes-Benz have been trying to use a lot of the inventory that it already has here to push these sales out and keep the prices down for us. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about all this. Reporting with the latest and greatest news. Have a nice day. Signing off, Benz Man.